Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Adams, thank you for being here today. I wanted to follow up on the line of questioning that Chairman Metcalf had begun with you. What efforts are states taking to verify citizenship status? Not just are you a U.S. citizen, but are you actually a resident citizen of the state or Commonwealth, as is in the case of Pennsylvania? And I say that from personal experience. There are people who are voting in multiple states. And by all accounts, people would say they were lovely individuals. My husband and I had the occasion to meet a couple in Cape May County, New Jersey, while we were vacationing there, who also had a home in South Central Pennsylvania, and very happily informed us that they vote in both places because they own property in both places. So I don't think that people should be able to vote more than once. If you want to vote in New Jersey, great, vote in New Jersey. If you want to vote in Pennsylvania, great, vote in Pennsylvania, but don't vote in both. What other efforts do states take to check not only citizenship of the United States, but citizenship of that state?
Great question, and there's an easy tool to use. There's two tools, actually. This is a problem around the country. I'll name Wendy Rosen was a congressional nominee in Maryland's 1st Congressional District, and she was voting in both Maryland and Florida, and that might have been the only reason she was caught. It is a federal felony to vote twice in the same federal election. The two tools that are used by other states, and I confess I don't know if Pennsylvania was, because this was not part of my testimony. Number one is ERIC. I believe I heard testimony that says you use ERIC. ERIC is one tool, and that's why you do the mailings to the non-registered, because that's part of the condition of entry into the ERIC program. So using ERIC helps you see where people are registered in other states. The other tool is the Kansas Interstate Cross-Check Compact. Kansas has a compact with, it fluctuates from year to year, approximately 15 to 20 states, where all of these states pull their statewide databases for an instant, a snapshot, and they generate a list of duplicates through the Kansas Interstate Cross-Check Program. I'm pretty sure Pennsylvania does not participate in that, and it's something the Secretary of State could do, or Secretary of the Commonwealth could do very easily, and it's just another tool to catch multiple state registrations. Now, in Pennsylvania's case, you're going to need to worry about New Jersey, Florida, West Virginia, Maryland, and New York, maybe Ohio. And I'm not sure how many of those surrounding states participate in either ERIC or the cross-check program. The bottom line is the more tools you use, the better.
And my understanding was that we were using cross-check. We were engaged in that program, and that now they've went to ERIC in lieu of using the cross-check, because they thought ERIC was going to provide a larger group, because there's more states, I think, that were involved in some of the things, and some of the responses are false positives, I think they said they had. So,
can I follow up, Mr.
Yes.
Chairman? So, Mr. Adams, those tools will also help identify people who are not legally residing in the United States as well.
Boy, that's a good question. I haven't thought of. I don't think it will. The ERIC and Kansas program, I don't think will. SAVE would.
Okay.
Representative Hill, or does that conclude your?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Adams.